What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another season of Discovery Gold Guide. So, in today's video, we're going to be looking at another way that you can make gold that's really good now with the Dark Moon Fair being up. And I talked a little bit about it in today's video because you can actually get access to a 14 slot bag with the Dark Moon Fair now in Season of Discovery. And you do that by doing various quests, where the most efficient way of doing it is by handing in materials with the repeatable quest that will give you Dark Moon tickets in return. And then once you have enough tickets, 50 tickets I believe it is, you can get the 14 slot bag. So before we dive into all the specifics, big giant thank you to every single one of you guys for the support on the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery. It's been absolutely insane, and it makes me so happy when those of you guys that have picked up the book have told me that you really like the book so far. And if you haven't picked it up yet, just know that by picking up the gold guide, it comes with every single future update done to the guide for free, directly sent straight to your mail, because there's going to be a lot of different phases in Season of Discovery, and each phase is different when it comes to gold making. So I'll make sure to update the gold guide for the phase that we're in constantly and send you guys the updated versions. But the item of interest that I choose to farm locates in Ashenvale, and I wanted to focus on this material because a lot of people are camped in Ashenvale due to the PvP event. And the item specifically being the Tor Baron Pelt. So as you can see, it's an objective of like these quests right here that you hand in return, you will be rewarded with the Dark Moon Fair tickets that you then spend on purchasing the like getting the bag that you can get, which is like a 14 slot bag. Now, in order to farm these efficiently, there's a couple of mobs that can drop the like the Torn Bear Pelt. But you can see a lot of them are in Hillspread Foothills is a good location as well, but we want to focus on Ashenvale, where there's mainly two different mobs to kill, because this is a named mob, this is a rare elite, so you're left with the giant Ashenvale Bear, or you have the Elder Ashenvale Bear, as that's the ones that I'm killing right now. And the location on these Elder Ashenvale Bears is right here, so all along this river and to the west of this river. And there's tons of them. Like, you don't have to worry about there being no bears left. But you also have the giant Ashenvale Bear, but they are much higher level. So unless you're an absolute Giga Chad with good gear and playing a really good class for soloing stuff, I would not recommend to kill those. But the entire river, if you just run it like back and down the river, that's going to be plenty. Unless you have competition. If you have competition, you also want to run to the west of the river right here. But absolute great farm. When it comes to price, it's really hard to say like how much gold per hour you're going to make, because every realm has different prices. Everyone is going to be able to farm a different amount of the Torn Bear Pelt, either because they have good or bad RNG, or because they're simply just not killing as many mobs as someone else. So it really depends on your class, competition, how much competition you have, and so on. But the bear pelts right here are going on the auction house right now for 22 silver each on my realm. A drastic increase in price from like the price that they had before Dark Moon Fair come out. So at over 20 silver each, it's a relatively steady gold farm, because the drop chance on these aren't bad at all. I mean, according to Wowhead, which should be accurate by now because there's so much data on this kind of stuff, right? There's over 5,180 counts of the meat alone, and then the Tor Bear Pelt 2,218. But Wowhead has it listed at a 17% chance of dropping from these Elder Ashenvale Bears. So absolute super solid farm to do right now. And I've barely killed any bears right here, but I still have a tree of these bad boys, which would be 67 silver on my auction house. But then again, You also get like other items that you can vendor for a couple of silver each. You have the chance of getting green items, blue items, just overall good farm. So if you guys want to see more videos like this one, just make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, because that way you'll be notified whenever I upload another video. And you can always check out the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery with the link down below in the description. But that's pretty much it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, have a good one. Bye bye.